Hi everyone, Carmen Broxma here with Choose Joy with Carmen. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Arvada, Colorado. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the last technique of my 7-week watercolor series that I started last month when Stampin' Up! Was celebrating World Watercolor Month. So today's technique is called embossing folder watercoloring technique. And the embossing folder that I wanted to use was this Leaf Fall 3D. So I took some watercolor paper and I ran it through my stamp and cut and emboss machine, and so that I could get that image. It's hard to see, but I see you have the image there. Now this is just a little piece. The card that I'm going to show you that I ended up doing was a whole lot bigger. But I just kind of wanted to just show you how I came across doing this. So a lot of people like to squeeze the lids of the ink pads to get a little bit of color. I don't really like that, especially for this technique, because I want to be able to mix and add colors for what I'm doing. And then, what was happening was I was getting, you know, green and yellow in the lid. So then before I closed it, I had to go ahead and clean that lid off so that I wouldn't get that mixed color on my ink pad. So I decided to just ink up some blocks with each of the colors that I'm using. And here's the last one. This is the Mango Melody. So all I do is I take the block and I just kind of squish it in there to get some color on the block. And that's how I'm going to be doing this technique instead of doing it in the lid. And then you take your water painter, and I'm taking the smallest brush, and then you just decide what on the leaves, how you want to color them. So like I might want a mixture of colors on one leaf. So I can like maybe say I want to start off with a little bit of the yellow. I can put a little water here, and then I can maybe go over and grab a little bit of the Cajun Craze, and then I can bring it to my paper, except I'm going to have to put on my reading glasses because this is awfully hard to see, especially because it's white. So I'm going to have to pull this up closer to me. But you just kind of just start coloring where it's raised, and you just start adding color. And it's just really fun if you like to color. If you're not a big colorer, then this is not going to be the technique for you. But you just keep doing this, and what I did was I might outline it, and then I can just kind of um, see where the leaf is. And then I kind of go back in and pull in some color. And then if I want, I can always, you know, add some other colors. So like maybe I want to pick up a little bit now of the green and add a little bit of water in there. And so then I can go ahead and bring that in. And because I just love how with the fall, you're going to get different colors in your leaves. And I even have rich raspberry here because in the fall I see like kind of a purple, so I could pull in some of that purple and add it here also, and just kind of keep doing this till you get the desired look that you want. So let me just show you up close. See, there's the leaf that I did. I just think that is so cool. So you just keep doing that with all your leaves on here. And I mixed up colors and all that. So let me clean this brush off here and kind of move this aside so that I can bring in the card and show you what I did. after I, here's the card that I did after I did all the coloring on those leaves. And then I thought it was a little too white for me. And so I went ahead and grabbed my blending brush with the crushed curry and I lightly did some blending right over those leaves. Now I didn't really do much up in this corner because I wanted it to stay kind of light. And then I used the speckled image from the Forever Green stamp set. And with the Mossy Meadow, I went ahead and added some speckles on there. And then I wanted to use my favorite word stamp set, the Charming Sentiments. And so I die cut that out. I stamped it in the Mossy Meadow because that's my card base. And I went ahead and die cut that out. Now, I used 2 layers of dimensionals. I don't know if you can see that there, but I wanted it to really pop up because I wanted to be able to see the crushed curry that was underneath there. So I really like that effect. So there, I think this was, it took a little bit of time, but I think it's a fun technique and you can really, if you just want to feel like you're being a watercolor painter, I just think it's fun and you can really get some pretty combinations of colors by doing this technique. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that last technique that I'm going to share on Wednesdays for Watercolor Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. If you're a current subscriber to my channel, thank you so much. If you're new to my channel and you like this card and you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you want to be notified of when I upload videos, then ring that bell and you will be notified. Okay, well, this is our last Wednesday, so I can't say that I'll see you next Wednesday, but I will see you on the next video. Well, again, I keep saying see you, but I will talk to you on the next video. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.